To the incompletion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Quick completion to the tight end. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Looking to chuck it again. Caught over the middle. It's Henry. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
The Hilltoppers will come to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. And that pass is batted away, incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to pass, it's Jenkins. Pressure is coming. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it third and manageable? Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Perry. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice kick.
Looking deep down the left side. It is incomplete. Tried for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. And here comes the Western Kentucky offense back on the field. A lot of work to do after a nightmarish first half. Let's see if they can get something going and begin an epic comeback. Short connection to the tight end here. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. And the Hilltoppers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The receiver makes the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Nice execution here for the first down, and this is what they like to do. It doesn't necessarily have to be a big pass play to get this tempo kicked into gear, but here they come.
The pass rush gets home.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
Chris, when's the last time you saw a tight end who can lay out like that and make a play?
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Looking to throw yet again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made across the middle by the running back. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Hey, this defense is doing a really good job here. You're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Defense is coming after him. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Fires it to the wideout. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Hey, Chris, let's give credit to this defense. Forced into the red zone, backs against the goal line, but they're fighting and breaking up what they can.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Hilltoppers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. Dropping back, it's Jenkins. Makes the grab, it's Stone. He's found some room at the 45. An outstanding catch and run by the freshman.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Caught over the middle. It's Stone. In the clear at the 25. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Man, this defense has got to do a better job. It's one thing to give up a completion, but all those yards after the completion are what can really hurt you as a defense.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the tailback's got it again. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches are likely to focus on as they move forward.
Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. Makes it look easy. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The Hilltoppers hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
But there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
That completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Now here he goes. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Western Kentucky.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Western Kentucky, 14.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Toss play to the outside. He's got room to run. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Off play action. He's looking to throw. Looking for the wide out. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain. Getting closer to midfield now. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Here's the handoff. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. To the air, it's Jenkins. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man. Should be the last play of the quarter coming up. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. The pocket breaking down. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They're going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
That's a nice play. It'll set them up first down now at the 12.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football and vertical shots to boot.
The ball is loose.
Oh, what a play by this defense. In the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. The Hilltoppers offense retakes the field now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Defensive coordinator dials up man-to-man coverage, puts the free safety in center field. This is where his instincts have got to take over, and they do here. He reads the quarterback's eyes, leads him to the football, and he does a nice job of knocking it away.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Looks to the left. Pass caught. The reception, that's about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Bringing pressure. Oh, they've got him. A 4th down sack and a turnover on downs.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Florida International. This offense really clicking.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
48, Western Kentucky, 14.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Western Kentucky offense back on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
Grab down the middle. It's Henry. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The catch is made off the carom there. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. And the Hilltoppers will have to kick it away. choosing to return the punt. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. Leaning on the run game here late. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock and get that much closer to securing a victory.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They'll hand it off. As the first down is still going. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big gain like this on 1st down.
Seventh play of the drive coming up. There's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Talk about a perfect end to the regular season, becoming champions of Conference USA. They've accomplished a goal, and they've made their case. Now it comes down to what the committee decides to do to see if this championship team is going to get an invite to the college football playoff. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris.